So last time in SharePoint in Education we'd started to look at this Options Online site that we've been working on at Twynham School for the last 3 years, and we've produced a third version, the idea behind it being that it's easy for other schools and administrators, particularly in other schools, to edit and use this system once it's put into SharePoint in their schools. So we started to look at the overview of features on the site, and we were going to move on to look at the subject areas, and the subject menu, as we were talking about last time, is based down at the bottom. I'm going to click on hairdressing today as an example, and when I click on the hairdressing site I've got a very simple layout of key information. It gives me the introduction, and I can just scroll down here and see the key information that I need. If I then want to take some more detailed information, I can just click on course information, and this slides along, and it's very simple and straightforward, but a really nice way of navigating through key information about the subjects. Much more depth here, and so students who are wanting to dig into the specifics on the subject, or parents, can start to look through it. One of the things they might also want to do is see what other students that are currently studying the subject think about the different subjects, so they can click on student comments and they're greeted with a variety of students who tell them key information about the course, reasons for doing it, reasons why you shouldn't do it. If students or parents want to look even further, they can actually see a sample lesson. So I think the sound switched off on this. And so you can see there an example of a lesson in hairdressing. And following on from this, of course, students or parents might want to actually make contact and ask questions about the course. Very simply here there's a link which, when they click on it, up comes a box that they can fill in, and this goes directly to the head of department, and email can then be sent back to the student or the parent to answer any key questions about the subject. It's a really easy and very simple layout, but it's very effective in allowing students and parents to have a look at the different subjects, and for each of the different subjects they can go through all of the sections. And so the question that follows on from this is, how easy is this system to edit, and can anybody do it? And what I'll be looking at in the third part of this section is how we actually go through the editing process of Options Online. So we've been looking at the Options Online system we've produced at Twynham School, and in this section, the third section, I was going to show you how easy SharePoint can be to edit for an administrator who perhaps has no technical knowledge of SharePoint. And so we could see at the top here we have the 5 sections that you can scroll through to see the different elements of the online options section for each subject. And alongside these 5 is one in the corner here which says edit, so you can make this button available to any administrator that you want to be able to edit the site. And when I click on this, up will come a new page, and this will load up fairly quickly, and within it are all the content sections for business studies. So we can see the key details at the top, and then the who for section, which is part of the introduction, the will do, then how assessed, and key information here in terms of who the particular contact is, the different pathway systems, and so these are changeable so that they will fit into either the core section, the required, or the options. And at the moment you can see that business studies is in all 5 pathways. If I wanted to make it required, I would simply click add, and in one of the pathways it will become required, and the same with core. And at the bottom here we have the 2 videos. One is called comments and the other lessons. So hopefully you can see it's a very simple system where I can change any information just by editing in the text boxes as I go through, and once I click OK, an update will be immediate. The really nice thing that we've been working on for quite a while is actually getting these videos to upload without any technical input, and so one is called comments, the other is called lessons. If I was then to click attach file, and then from my desktop I was to select any WMVs that are called comments or lessons, as soon as I click OK, that would actually overwrite the video that is currently there. So a nice and easy way, nice and easy interface, as you can see here, for any administrators to upload any new videos and to change the pathways and change any content on the online options system.